Kelly.
All right, guys, we are here with a Q&A.
Husband and wife Q&A.
Yeah, we got questions that we're gonna. Our kids are still up and they are savages. Go. Remember, I gave you sucker till you can't come out. Okay, go. Go. Okay, go.
So I have a set of questions I'm gonna ask Chelsea, and she has some questions that she's gonna ask me as well.
So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and if you do, please give it a big thumbs up because that really helps us out when you guys give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel because we do really fun videos like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So these are just random questions that we have thought about or picked out.
She doesn't know what I'm gonna ask her, and I don't know what she's gonna ask me.
All right, so you go first, and then I'll go. Okay?
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Here we go.
So this is a question that everyone keeps asking us over and over again. Is when is baby number 3 coming? So my question to you is, when do you think you'll be in the mind frame to have baby number 3?
Ooh. I get baby fever a lot, but Madeline is not even 2 yet. She won't be 2 till November, and I definitely don't want to have another baby before she turns 2. So definitely after Madeline turns 2, we'll definitely consider it and definitely think about it. Babies are they're not cheap and they're not easy. We've talked about it. We definitely talked about it.
We've been thinking about it,
but
discussing it.
There's no set date, obviously. Definitely after Madeline turns 2. We'll let everybody know when we do decide to make a pregnancy announcement. Everybody will know. In the next 3 years, where do you see our family?
In the next 3 years, 3 is a long time. And our dream of ours is to be like 100% YouTubers and do this for a living, make a career out of it, and maybe being a homeowner. I would say those 2 major things. I think that's attainable.
Yeah, it's realistic.
How has it been being a mom of a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old?
I love being a mom. It's probably one of the greatest gifts a woman could receive is being a mom. And I think that a 1.5-year-old and a 3-year-old, it can be difficult. I guess other people could say like, oh, I've had this many kids, I have that many kids, it's nothing. And there's moms that do it by themselves with way more kids. So I can't complain a whole lot, but in my reality, this is my reality, my 1.5-year-old and my 3-year-old, they can be a handful at times, but I wouldn't trade it, or I wouldn't be like, oh, I wish I just had one less kid, or I don't ever feel like that. I definitely enjoy being a mommy. And I enjoy my kids. They're fun, they're funny to me. I know everybody don't enjoy everybody's kids, but I enjoy my own kids, and that's the way it should be. But it's been fine. I haven't done it by myself. Maurice, you've been like the most help ever, so it's not like I have 2 kids by myself. So I can't really say that it's bad at all. It's been amazing. Tough at times, but it's been good. So, my question for you is, how is your life different now that you're married than when you were single, as far as your siblings go? How is that different now?
It's so different now. I guess like when you get married, you don't realize, you don't think that, oh, I'm gonna be the same person, I'm just getting married now, we're gonna be good, I'm not going nowhere, we're in the same town. But like, everything has changed a lot. Like, your relationship will change with your siblings because like we live together, obviously, and we have kids together.
Yeah.
So it sounds silly, it sounds funny, but I'm the most comfortable when I'm around my wife and my kids because these are the people that I'm with every day. But I still have a great relationship with my sibling. We see each other often. You get along really good with my sibling. That's what makes it easy. It's not a strain like, oh, you know, Richie, don't bring Chelsea around because, you know.
Or don't bring that girl around.
It's not. When I say it changed a lot, it's just the part that has changed the most is part of my availability to my nieces and nephews or to my sisters and my brother, like as far as doing things for them. I used to do a lot for my siblings when I was single.
Yeah, he definitely did. You were like, every time I would call, you'd be like, yeah, I'm with Nita, we're about to go to Babies R Us. I got Nita and the boy, or I got to drop my name off at school this morning. Yeah, definitely different.
And that part, sometimes I feel bad, like I'm not as available to my siblings as I was before.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's easy to get caught up just like with the four of us that.
Or staying in your four
Yeah, like, oh,
walls.
it's just us right here.
And kind of just forget and think everybody's got their own thing going on.
But
And
to make that conscious effort just to check on everybody, make sure everyone's okay. That's the only thing that's changed. I mean, I still love my family the same way. And they love you and our girls, so we're good. But so, what's the toughest challenge as far as being a wife?
a wife, not a mom.
No, a wife, like.
Okay, let me.
Do you need a legal pad?
I would probably say my hardest thing is when you're having financial hardships and you know it's a lot on him and you feel like, what are we about to do? That's always a struggle for me because I want to be as positive and as strong as I can be for him. That's probably the toughest thing that I feel like I have to deal with, is dealing with the financial aspect and being positive and trying to not stress out, because if I stress out, then he's going to be double stressed out and somebody's got to be calm. So that's probably one of the hardest things.
And you never put pressure on me. Like, that will make the situation way worse. You've always been like real supportive and I got your back, don't worry. So that makes it better when.
What is something that you feel like you could do better in as far as being a husband and a father?
I'm good.
Oh.
No, a lot. Especially with us doing YouTube and shooting these videos. Even though it's like 3 days a week, I feel like our whole family dynamic has changed just in the last 2 months. So I really feel like I can do way more as far as organizing the house or getting things on track before I go to work. Trying to set you up for the day so that when like the days you are vlogging by yourself with the girls, so you don't feel like extra pressure of having to clean the house or pull out something for dinner. And being patient. My patience level with the girls, they're at that age now where they're just so busy, especially Brooklyn is like.
And they fight sometimes.
Yeah, like
it's like they love each other more, but they do, when they fight, it's like
You're like two little cats.
It's so bad.
So I'm definitely working on being patient and understanding. Sometimes that is a struggle, especially coming from work. But I definitely feel like I need to work on just helping out in the house more and being patient with the girls. What is some new mom advice, a person that is newly been married or the first time mom, what's some advice that you would give them?
I don't know. I actually thought about when I first got pregnant with Brooklyn today, and I was just thinking about all the stuff that I thought was not normal that I went through. I would definitely tell first time mom, you're doing a good job, and the frustrations that you have at this very moment don't last forever. I remember when I had Brooklyn, there was just times where I would just be sad and I would be crying, and I'm like, am I doing the right thing? And I couldn't nurse her as long as I wanted to, and that was another like tragedy to me. I felt like such a failure as a mom, and even my whole birthing experience with Brooklyn was much different than it was with Madeline, and I felt like it wasn't what I wanted it to be. So to a first time mom, I would definitely say to bring a baby into this world is the most amazing thing. It doesn't matter how you did it, how it happened to bring an actual baby into this world. God actually blessed you with a baby.
You're superwoman, like.
You are, yes, you can do anything, and everything that you're doing may seem very frustrating, it may seem like you're not doing a good job, but you're doing an amazing job. And don't forget about yourself. A lot of times moms have a baby and they forget about themselves and they feel like everything is for this baby, but take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you won't take care of your child the proper way. Love yourself, and your child's gonna love you regardless. It doesn't matter. Take as much time as you can with your kids, and how do you feel about like your time and my time, like separate time? Do you feel like that's super important to have time by yourself, doing things apart, or do you feel like doing things together is better?
Hey, this is something that we have talked about. I guess like right now, our biggest thing is we need to spend more time together away from the girls.
Yeah.
So we can't even find time to do that, let alone spend time separately.
I mean, it probably would be easier though for you to go and I'm here with the kids rather than both of us going. I asked that question because we actually don't do that very often at all. I think the last time I went out by myself was when we were in New York and then we went bowling. He didn't really want to go. That's the only reason why we went separately.
It's just strange to me like to go somewhere. I remember I went to Monet's birthday party.
Oh, yeah, you went there.
By myself and I showed up. Everyone was like, where's Chelsea?
And that was because Brooklyn was sick. She was not feeling well.
Yeah, so that's not something that we make a habit of, which I think is totally fine.
Yeah, it's fine, but we just don't do it a lot.
Yeah, we don't do it a lot, and I just feel weird, like, or bad, like, you know, maybe she needs a break. Outside of my siblings that live here, we don't have a whole lot of friends. Like, I don't have like a group of buddies to hang out with, and she doesn't have like a bunch of girlfriends, so we don't run into that a whole lot.
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely. I mean, if I look back at home, it would definitely be like,
I'll be
at
home with the girls all the time. If we live in Michigan.
No, it wouldn't be like that. All of his family is here. All of my family is in Michigan, so I'm really here by myself. And he has all his family too. I just asked that because that's something that we have talked about, you know, here and there.
Okay. What was the toughest part for you adjusting to my family after we got married? I'm number 6 of 12 kids, y'all. So Chelsea marrying into my family is like. So what was like the biggest thing? Like,
the biggest thing that I felt like was tough for me was, it was a few things. I can't say it was just one thing. It was a few things. I felt like everybody in his family, not married. Nobody was married except for Elena, and she lived so far away, and she was never ever a problem, except for when they made fun of me. I think it was adjusting to just how big the family was and how everybody had different personalities, and I'm holding Madeline if y'all like, what is this hand? She's not feeling well. But anyway, just dealing with everybody's personality and how everybody deals with just different things was kind of like hard for me to understand. And you know, one of his siblings, they might have just a very strong personality, and then the other one might just be to themselves, and the other one might be like more outspoken, and that was just hard for me to just vibe with, because I would be like, Grace, why did this happen? Like, you need to say this. And he was like, no, I'm not saying it. And that was probably the roughest thing to me, because I felt like certain situations that would happen that would maybe involve him, and he would just kind of be like, that's just them, I'm gonna leave it alone. And I'm like, no, you need to tell them this is not and that and that. So that would probably be, honestly, probably the most toughest thing to deal with as far as dealing with his siblings and everything. But I'm being totally honest, I literally love them to death. They are like literally like my siblings. So I don't have any problems with them. Maybe I've had one or two problems with one or two of them, but other than that, it was like we fixed it and it was just done. And that's really it. I mean, I love his siblings. I love their family. Sometimes big families are hard for somebody else to get along with. It's a lot sometimes, especially when they're so close. They're so family and they're so close and they talk to each other. That's hard for some people, but it was a little bit easier than I thought. Maybe it was rough when we first started, just dealing with certain situations with our getting married, and that's for a whole nother video, y'all. But that was hard because we had to deal with some situations with his siblings then, but it never affected how our relationships are now. So that was really just that's probably it. So just dealing with him and how he deals with them is probably my toughest thing with dealing with his siblings.
I remember like when we first got married, everybody would come over the house for like dinner or something.
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea would freak out, like they would just come in the house and go on the fridge or be like, Reese, what you got to eat? Or they'll always refer to our apartment as like Reese's
apartment, and it drove me nuts.
Chelsea used to be savage.
It was probably more fun frustrating because it made me feel like I was not acknowledged. It wasn't that like this ain't just Reese's house, but it made me feel like I wasn't acknowledged, and that was probably what drove me crazy.
Overall, I think that our family has blended like really well.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I mean, it's easy for me to say because those are my siblings.
Yeah.
And I know that if you ever had like a problem with them, you always be like,
I would definitely bring it to you first.
yeah, and if I try to fix it, you would be
I
very
get upset.
apprehensive. Like,
Yes.
don't say nothing.
Yeah, I'm definitely like that. Like if I have a problem, then I definitely bring it to him. Like, okay, let me just tell you what's wrong. But he's like, oh no, that ain't gonna be. He wants to fix it right away, and I'm like, no, because that's gonna piss them off and it's gonna make it awkward. And I'm just like, just leave it alone.
Well, because my reasoning for doing that is because Chelsea's my wife, and this is our home. And you can't make the woman of the house feel uncomfortable in any way. So I felt like deal with it now. So from here on out, we won't have that issue. I never really thought of it as being a reflection of her, but really it was just me and just want things to be smooth and just so everything can stay copacetic or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, guys.
Hopefully you guys like this video.
Q&A with us.
Impromptu Q&A.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. We tried to be as honest and as personal as we could with just the questions that we had off the rip. If you want to see more Q&As with us or just different things you want to see us do, please leave it in the comments below and we'll definitely try to do them, right?
Yes. Thank you guys, and thank you to all of our new subscribers.
Yeah.
Thank you for liking and hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching this video.
Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can see fun videos like this, serious videos, whatever we're doing. We want you to be a part of it. So we love you guys and we thank you so much for following us this far, and stay tuned for the next vlog. Bye. That's Brooklyn. Bye. Not quite, Brooke. Not